You want to get shredded. So what do? You go learn about, getting shredded and all, and you learn that, to get shredded, you gotta train and lose fat, right? That's the most popular advice, right? So you do that. You start training, you start dieting down and all, and bro, you start losing fat and all, but then something's wrong. You don't look shredded, you look weirdly skinny fat. And bro, I've been training for over 3 years now, consistently, and I've been in your place. You follow all this advice and all, and you look really skinny fat. You don't look shredded. You've been told that, you have the muscle and all. You just gotta, lean down and all. It's all good, right? But then, no, no, no. You lost the fat, but where's the muscle? You don't look muscular, shredded and all. No, no, no. You look really skinny fat. And it's a tough place to be in, right? Because you've been putting in the work consistently and everything. You've been putting in effort, but then you look really skinny fat. This is not what you've expected. But I've been in your place, and it's pretty simple to get out of there, right? So, bro, you start following the popular advice, lose fat and start training, and yeah, that's it, right? So, you start training and all, and you lose the fat, and you don't look anywhere near shredded, right? And you look really skinny fat, and it's a tough place to be in because you've been consistently showing up, putting in the work and effort, but you don't look shredded whatsoever. You look skinny fat, and it's pretty demotivating, right? But now, why do you think you look skinny fat, right? Why aren't you like, shredded? What do you think is the reason? Protein? No. Training properly? No. Then it must be your sleep. No. It's pretty simple, and you probably don't know it. But you probably didn't even like think about it, it's really simple, but it didn't even come across your head. What do you think is it? I'll give you like 1 second to think, like 5 seconds to think. What do you think is the reason you look skinny fat and you don't look shredded? It's the muscle. You lack muscle. You don't lack, the genetics. No, no, no. You lack muscle. That's the problem. And now the fix is simple. It's to gain muscle. Because, bro, you have to remember that to look good shredded, you gotta have the muscle. Because, bro, if you just, lose the fat and you don't have a good amount of muscle, you will either look skinny or skinny fat, right? And the way to get rid and get out of these two stages is to gain muscle. So now we understand that, to look good shredded, you somehow gotta, gain weight and gain muscle and all to look actually good shredded. Because, bro, all these shredded people, they had to put in some work to gain the muscle so they can look good shredded. You understand? So being shredded is not just about losing fat. No, no. It's about also having the muscle. And, to have a good amount of muscle, it's not about just, losing fat and training. That's not enough. You gotta bulk. And now, wait. Why bulk? Why can't I just main gain and, stay in the same body fat and, gain muscle and, life is good? No, 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 no. Main gaining is much slower than bulking because, bro, you have to remember that objectively gaining muscle is slow, right? Gaining muscle naturally is slow, right? And bulking is the single fastest way to do it. But still, when you're bulking, it's the fastest way, but it is still slow, right? So I'm not gonna share with you like some weird way to stay around the same body fat and some gain some muscle. No, no. The best way to gain muscle is to bulk, right? And you're gonna do it properly. You're not just gonna go eat whatever and just gonna dirty bulk. No, no. That's like the easy way out. No. What you're gonna do is you're gonna do a lean bulk. It's a bit harder, but it is worth it. And now, how does a lean bulk work? Number one, you have the diet and then the training, right? And now, for the diet, there's two things. Number one is to eat a little bit more to the point that you're gaining 1 to 2 kilograms a month. So that's about 2 to 4 pounds a month. Not bad, not it's not a lot, but it's also like not so little, right? 1 kilogram, 2 kilograms a month 2 to 4 pounds a month, right? And now, when you start doing that, you want to be bulking for some good time, right? Like 6 months, 12 months, even if it's 3 months. But you gotta be bulking for some time and you actually gotta stick to the bulk, right? And now, also, you gotta eat high protein. And then for the training, you gotta train properly as well. And now for the training, what do you mean properly? Number one is to train with enough intensity. Just go to failure every single set. It's that simple. That's the rule. And the second thing when it comes to the training is to do enough volume. Enough volume, yes, enough volume, which basically just means your sets, to do enough sets. What do you mean enough sets? Bro, to build good amount of muscle and all, and not train like build muscle, like do it properly, you gotta train with full intensity till failure, and you also gotta, do enough sets, right? And now, how much is enough? 9 sets to more, right? So, what's 9 sets? 9 sets is basically 3 exercises, 3 sets, 3 sets, 3 sets for each muscle. So, for chest, you're gonna do 3 exercises, 3 sets, 3 sets, 3 sets, 3 sets. Easy. Like for the whole week, that's it for chest. You can do more, but don't do less, right? Don't fall for this trap of the 2 set method of training till failure. No. Just do enough sets. Doesn't matter how much you do it. No. Just do enough sets and train till failure. And lastly, you gotta progressive overload properly. And now, how does this work? Progressive overload is basically like a system to keep progressing. And how do you do it? Let's say, like, my personal, rep range is 8 to 15 reps, right? So you start with a weight that you can do 8 reps in, right? And week to week, you try to progress in that weight, go 9 reps, 10 reps until you reach 15 reps. When you reach 15 reps, increase the weight. And when you increase the weight, you'll find yourself able to do 7, 8 reps and keep pushing every session until you hit 15 reps again and increase the weight. And that's how you progressively overload properly. And bro, that's it. To lean bulk, gotta eat a little bit more and you gotta bulk for some good time and stick to the bulk. And number two for the training, train till failure, do enough sets and progressive overload properly. And that's it. That's how you lean bulk properly so you can later look good shredded. And bro, if you wanna get jacked, DM me on Instagram. And that's it.